As we're talking about science fiction books, Shakespeare's characters are more alien than the aliens within your book.
Yeah.
In terms of how they speak and react to things.
Yeah,
and melodrama, but they're the way that they construct these characters totally alien to all human life.
And that's I think a good way to look at it is that you know, I would not expect, I would hope not. You know, if I say that I've written more great poems than anyone, if I say that when I wrote the Vincetti Brothers, it was the greatest novel that was ever written, at least in the English language that I know of. If I say that the greatest book that was ever written was My Norwegian in the Family, if I say that this sci-fi book, The Edge of the Shown, has better writing, if not greater, if I came back in 500 or 1,000 years, if I did an Omar Conger and traveled in time, and I could still say that, I would be worried. I would be very worried, because there's no way that someone living in the year 3500 should go back to, let's say if I died in the year 2050 or 2060 or something. Hopefully I'll get close to a century. But if I die in the year 2060 and 1400 years later there's this gap and there's no one that's come close to my stuff, we're in fucking deep trouble. And I don't think that can be the case, because I do believe that I do give a fairly realistic assessment that human beings will blend with robots. There's not going to be any robo-apocalypse. That's nonsense. That's alarmist bullshit. Human beings will merge with them. There will be certainly people that, like I interviewed these Mormons yesterday, that will refuse to be merged, and what I know I would refuse to be merged. But that once we get these implants and whatnot, there's going to be so much information that comes in that we'll be able to process. I don't see how we can't do it. Now, it might take a few hundred years for humans to get acclimated to that and to be able to create maybe art forms we can't even think of. And if we encounter sentient beings like the Shown or some of these other races that are briefly mentioned, I mentioned some ancient empires that died out. They may have art forms that are totally alien to us, that you and I couldn't comprehend, but that someone like a Francois Meljean or one of the Bions there could easily comprehend. It has to keep moving.